can splice it together, but...
No, fine, I'll do it all in one take. Where's my agent? Happy Sunday, and welcome to BFit TV. I'm Leslie Friedman, owner of Be Forever Fit, and first-time expecting mom at age 40. In this week's episode, Pregnancy in the Time of COVID and What You Need to Know, we chat with Laura Martinez, a former DeCO member who trained with me through both of her pregnancies. And in this week's BFit Tip of the Week, 3 ways you can approach your workout to keep things interesting and control the intensity. The coronavirus is a real downer. I miss my family in California, I miss hugging my friends, and I miss wearing lipstick. Just being honest. Being pregnant during a pandemic can be extra scary. So what do you need to know about the coronavirus and its potential effects on pregnant women? According to the CDC, an MMWR study suggests that pregnant women with COVID-19 are more likely to be hospitalized and are at increased risk for intensive care unit admission and receipt of mechanical ventilation than non-pregnant women. Risk of death is similar for both groups, but much remains unknown. According to ACOG, some pregnant women with COVID-19 have had preterm births, but it is not clear whether the preterm births were because of COVID-19. And researchers have found a few cases of COVID-19 that may have passed to a fetus during pregnancy, but this seems rare. Because COVID is so new, data is extremely limited when it comes to its impact on us pregos. So what can you do to help ensure your safety? Broken record here, but it all bears repeating. Wash your hands, maintain 6 feet of distance from people, stay home as much as possible, limit group settings as much as possible, listen to your body and call your doctor when you're feeling symptomatic, and wear a mask and lipstick underneath if you want. Laura Martinez was a longtime member of DeCO. During her first pregnancy, she trained with me up until the day before she gave birth. Literally. While that may not be right for you, take a listen to Laura's story. I know I was incredibly inspired by her while I was training her, and I think you will be too.
So obviously we met when you became a member of DeCO, like 7 years ago, something like that?
I think 2013, like right when we moved back to school. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So how long were you a member here?
I was a member until 2017, and then we bought a house and moved a little farther away, but I know
the burbs stole you from us.
No.
And you have 2 kids.
Yeah, I had too many kids. I had to
stop having kids and you wouldn't move to the burbs. So you have 2 kids. Tell us about them.
So I have 2 kids. James is now 5. He'll be 6 in October. And Ellie just turned 3.
Oh, man. All right. So I distinctly remember training you through your pregnancy with James. Yep. So talk a little bit about your experience working out through your pregnancy.
You know, for the most part, at least what my doctor said is if you were doing it before, keep on doing it. You know, I never really felt like scared to lift heavy weights or anything like that. Like that part didn't bother me at all. Yeah. You know, it was really more just like the actual physical movement of getting the bar around the belly. But yes. Up until the belly's in the way, like, I don't know, you could keep doing, or at least I felt like I could keep doing that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think it just makes you feel a lot better during your pregnancy to continue exercising, and you're obviously not doing it to win a Beachbody contest or anything like that, but you're doing it to feel good and like,
I just got a visual.
What was that?
I just got a visual of that.
Yeah, my pregnant Beachbody.
Yeah,
that's. No, but like, I don't know. I think it just makes you feel good. It makes you feel like you're still taking care of yourself, you know, and the baby, obviously. So
can you talk about how far into your pregnancy with James you trained before you gave birth? Such a loaded question.
I'm pretty sure it was the day before.
It was the day before.
Yes, it was the day before.
Well,
I
you
didn't
just
know
didn't.
he was coming the next day. That was a surprise.
Well, you just didn't show up for a morning class, and you were like a consistent, 5:30 a.m. and you didn't show up on October 31st, right?
Yeah.
And
I was
we were like,
excited to do the pumpkin wad. That's what I wanted to do.
we're like, oh, it's
Yeah.
unusual that Laura's not here. And then we come to find out it's because you were having a baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we were like, oh man, she was literally here yesterday. It was just, that was so cool. Like, I want you to know from our perspective, from the trainer's perspective, like, that's amazing. Anything else you would like to add?
A lot of women experience, obviously hormones are changing. So a lot of women experience different levels of depression and things. And this is during the pregnancy and after you have the baby. Exercise just helps so much with that, to help you kind of level that out a little bit and feel like you can get through the day.
Totally agree. I think that's great advice.
Really take care of yourself too. If you need a break from the baby, there are a million people who will come hold an infant for you while you go and get some exercise or just walk around the block. And people will ask you, especially people who maybe don't have babies or haven't had one in a long time or something, will say, how can I help you? Or what can I do for you? And our inclination is to say, oh, I'm good, thanks, or no thanks, whatever. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Tell them what you need.
Yeah.
Tell them what you need, and they literally will bring you what you need. I'm out of diapers. Bring me diapers. I could really use a Starbucks right now. Could you bring me Starbucks? I could really use 15 minutes to go down in my, basement and do a yoga workout.
Yeah.
Go for it. But people will ask you that. Do not say, I'm good. Thanks. Accept it. Accept the help.
Totally. I mean, we have friends, we have family for a reason.
Yes.
And I think people are always looking for ways to help offload stress from other people that they love and care about. So I think you're right. Well, thanks, Laura.
Welcome.
Mother extraordinaire. And
I wouldn't say I'm mother extraordinaire, but
is that not how I should list your name on the credit?
In this week's BFit tip of the week, 3 ways you can approach a workout to keep things interesting and or regulate intensity if you're expecting. EMOM. This stands for every minute on the minute. Give yourself a set amount of work to complete, something that takes about 30 to 40 seconds. This ensures built-in rest time before the next minute. AMRAP. This stands for as many rounds or reps as possible. Only have about 30 minutes to work out? Do a 10-minute thorough warm-up, then set your clock for 20 minutes. Pick the movements and reps you want to do and cycle through them for 20 minutes. Whether you track your rounds and reps or not, you'll know you accomplished your goal of moving for 30 minutes. Finish the work anyway. In this style, you set out the number of reps you want to do of each movement, and then you chip away at them. For example, if you want to complete 1 mile of running, 100 air squats, and 40 push-ups, you might break it into 4 rounds of a quarter mile, 25 air squats, and 10 push-ups. This will feel more manageable than tackling big sets of numbers and will ensure some built-in rest as you transition between movements. Want some specific workout examples using these 3 formats? Check out our description for 3 at-home, all-body weight workouts you can do. This week, we give some local business love to the man behind the camera, Drew Tooley. Videographer, photographer, and editor, hire him for any and all of your digital marketing needs. Thanks for tuning in to BFit TV. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram. All the information is in our description. Have a wonderful week, fam. Because you put on lipstick and then you go to put a mask on.
Oh.
No, video of me putting on lipstick.
Mask on.
It's like all over my... Oh, I could totally do that.